hood ain't been the same, feeling ain't been in music, hooks ain't been the same. But I'm doing what I came, man, trying to follow y'all down memory lane, man. Big, you be ashamed to see New York gang, man. Pocket feel the same thing, they use your name in vain. But I guess that's the issue, and it proves how much niggas really miss you. Pun, we missing you. Miguel, we missing you. Thigh, we missing you. Jay, we missing you. Jam Master Jay, Ricky Ty, Scotland Rock. List goes on. The world is missing you. The hood is missing you. You know what I mean? Miss y'all.
What do you mean there wasn't a lot? There was a lot of people. Triple the people that were here. Isn't it? You just walked triple the people that are actually here.
We don't want another kid growing up without his mom. It's not right. And we get to stop it. We get to be the voice for this community so this doesn't happen to any other little kid. So you guys, a moment of silence for everybody who's been murdered, killed, anything. Suicide, anything. A moment of silence, please.
The streets, and in order for that to happen, we gotta get them in school, and for that to happen, you need to go to that booth over there. It says that booth over there with that boring girl over there, Marilyn. She from YJC. Yeah, but you know, the best way we could stop our kids, you know, from going in the streets, you know, going dead, going to jail, going to all that, is by putting them back in school, and that school is perfect. And I want to tell you guys about this because the school that I have right now, it's also a community center. And it's an organization, a community organization called the Youth Justice Coalition. The Youth Justice Coalition, what we do is this, you know, we fight for our rights, you know. We have so many injustices happening everywhere we go. And we get judged, we get easily judged, but they don't really know us because we're all nice people, you know. They consider it as gangsters. And it's not right. But I want to tell you guys, the 1% that we were fighting for is that we want to get 1% for the law enforcement budget to create 50 youth centers, 50 schools, exactly like the ones we have there. So that way we know if we all get together along and we make this happen, you know, we could get so many people out of the streets and into back in schools. And not only that, but it will create 25,000 youth jobs for the youth. Imagine 25,000 jobs for the youth and 25,000 youth out of the streets. You know what difference it will be making. Not only will it reduce violence, but it will, you know, it will save their lives in both ways, in death and an opportunity for them. And it gives them opportunity to succeed, to be someone in life. Why would we want to see somebody, you know, right here? We don't want to see nobody there. We want to see people be somebody in life. We want to see people, you know, be lawyers, you know, make a difference in the world instead of, you know, just here, you know. That's messed up, you know, because make people suffer all the time, and we don't want that from happening. We want to make our parents proud. We want to make everybody just, you know, just raise up and, you know, make a change in the world. And especially coming from bad experiences, as we all do, and the more we're up there, the more of understanding we have with people's situations and problems, you know. So that's all I want to tell you guys. And you know, if you guys could support us, we actually planning a big rally. I want to make this a huge rally, more than 500 people, more than 1,000 people, so we can actually get this done. We want this to happen. We want to make a change, and we are going to make a change. If it weren't for Martin Luther King, you know, that stepped up as a leader to make all this happen, you know, he really did make a change. And we all as people, we all as a community, we need to step up and make a change for the youth, for everybody, everywhere, you know, because we want our kids, you know, we got our little kids running around. We have our future generations right here. Do we want them to, you know, be here? No, we don't, right? We want them to be somebody in life. Look at that kid right there. He's so happy.
That's from last year.
He's gonna be someone in life. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.
He came last year too.
Yo, clap it up for that young brother right there, man.
Hey, come here,
Speaking his mind. Get over here, dog. Get over here. Get over here.
It's obvious that he's very passionate about his community, and it's that passion that drives us as humans to make a better place for your children, and like how he says, not to end up here. So please give him a round of applause, and make sure that you try and go visit his booth, because we need more kids to think like him with that passion and that commitment to try and make this community safe for your children, and for us to become better human beings, and for us to become somebody great. So thank you. Thank you for everything that you do.
Thanks, man. I'll give you a high five. I'll give you a high five. I'm not gonna hug.
I could put this together because this lady right here, this is my twin sister, and she is the one that has been behind me, pushing me when I want to just quit. She's my inspiration. Yes, I am.
They're like sisters. Thank you, Adela. Thank you, Vicky, and thank you to all the mothers and parents. And I wish I could say all of our kids' names because they all should be remembered. I'm here for my son Anthony Prudhomme, who was murdered when he was 21 10 years ago, and it's still not completely solved. And that's one of the reasons we have LA Crime Stoppers now, because it's so important to profile the unsolved cases. So if anybody has an unsolved case, please email info@lacrimestoppers.org and we can profile your case. Thank you. And I want to also represent Lawanda Hawkins. She couldn't make it today. She's with Justice for Murdered Children, which they always bring the shoes out and our kids' shoes, so we remember that they walked this earth and that they're still a part of our lives forever. And she's in Arizona now because her sister-in-law her sister was actually also murdered just last week. So we want to remember her and her son Reggie. Thank you.
Yo soy Gabina Torres, estoy con mi hijo que murió en 2004. Me lo mataron aquí en la Vernon y la Alameda. Cruz Torres.
Lo mataron el 5 de marzo aquí en la Ascar y la Vernon. So, también está aquí la hermana, su foto está aquí enfrente, pero también estamos aquí está su
Roberto Garcia, and they shot him in front of the park.
Okay, Jorge Garcia. You know, we have this fair once a year, and it really, really hurt because on March the 30th, after an event this beautiful, Jorge was killed right here, right in front of our park. So please, everyone, check our kids, make sure they don't have weapons. Do whatever we can to stop this violence from going on.
Hi, I'm here representing my little cousin Quinn McCaleb that was killed on January the 19th in Redlands due to some gang violence or racial violence, whatever the situation may be. But I would just like to ask the community to just come together and stick together and help all these families just get over this pain what they're dealing with throughout their lives, because it never goes away. You wake up every day, it's like right there in your face. It's like a nightmare, let alone a dream. But please just ask God and the community to come together and make us strong as a unity as one.
And come down and do stuff to our community. These are children that come out of our homes and they kill our children. The victim and the suspect come from our community. So I just want to say, you guys, we can stop it. We don't need law enforcement, not saying we don't need them, but we don't need law enforcement, the government, to do the things that we can do in our own homes. We have to have relationships with our children. We have to go into our children's room, into their closet, and see what they're about, see what they're doing. Let's not be in denial. None of these mothers can be in denial. None of these cousins or family members can be in denial. Their family members have been murdered. So we can't be in denial either and say, not my child. We got to do something, and it starts with us. May God bless us.
Text message. Hey, yes, we come tonight. I'm like,
I invited her, but I was like, hey, yes, you're going to come? She's like, maybe. She's like, it's in Whittier, that's too far from me. I was like, you for real, girl? You really want to fight on the phone? All right. It was that Sage, girl. You should have been there. It was go. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Show me. I want to say you were getting down for your birthday.
Like that. I was doing some of that. All right, I can't dance.
All right.
One more.
Let's do this raffle ticket.
One more what?
Before the, okay, all right.
Okay, let's do another one.
Right.
Thank you. See, you know. What's the name? What's the name?
Guillermina Vargas. She's a grandma in here.
Abuelita. There's like a billion abuelas here.
Guillermina Vargas.
Oh, that's a big family. What's up? How you doing? She's all, we came to support.
Congratulations.
Get over here. Get it.
Guillermina Vargas, congratulations.
She gets another shirt. This is mine, so don't look at mine. This is mine.
This goes to the memory of all our fallen soldiers. Soldiers and soldiettes all across the world. We gonna hold y'all down. Y'all living in our memories forever. We're never gonna let y'all go. We not remembering your death though. You celebrating your life. You know what I mean?
Don't really feel like talking. No one here to love me. Baby, you understand me. I can't do a thing without you.
Damn, we missing you.